Hi, everybody.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Christa. Welcome to Hump Day Happy Hour, where we hang out every Wednesday.
You skipped the part.
I did.
Why did you skip it?
I don't know. I didn't do it on purpose. Should we start over? How do
Yeah.
they do it on Slow Fast?
Whack.
Hello, everyone. My name is Christa,
I'm Kevin.
and we are the husband and wife team behind LCRC Raceway in Oakland Mills, Pennsylvania, and we are here for Hump Day Happy Hour every Wednesday evening to hang
Much
out with our
better.
friends. Yeah. I want to say hello to in the comments already. Taylor TQ'd. First one in the
TQ'd.
comments. Congratulations, Taylor. It's nice to see you in the TQ spot.
Yeah.
Also, hello to Alex Schultz, who second place. Nothing
Yeah.
like third place for Uncle Mike. I got to tell you, basically, I feel like Hump Day Happy Hour is just slow as fast commenting on HDHR. It's cool. Glad to have you here. Welcome
you came
to
off
the
with that quick. That
Thank
was
you.
impressive.
the
have to think.
HDHR.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to know the funny part about it?
Tell
So
me.
I use HDHR all the time. That's Hump Day Happy Hour.
Yeah.
Except it is not HDHR because Hump Day Happy Hour. HH. I don't like that. I like HDHR. Sounds better. So I do HDHR because Hump Day Hour.
Hump Day Happy Hour.
I don't know. I like it.
Yeah.
So it's HDHR in all of my posts. And I do not feel bad about it.
You can make it whatever you want.
Welcome to Brock. You'll have to hello to the Garris family. You'll have to tell us what podcast you're commenting from. This is all just going to be podcast people hanging out.
Yeah.
And way to be late, Alex. Hello to Mike Egelberger. There is our friends Shane and Michelle.
Listen, technically, not beating Taylor to the first post is technically not being late.
True.
Yeah.
I concur. Shane Lauk says I was here at 7:29, but I couldn't log in, so you can take a back seat. Well, thank you for
Fair
being early.
Yeah.
But you were too early.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a thing. Hello to Taylor DeLosa. And Shane and Michelle making fun of me for say hello in the comments by saying hello in the comments. Appreciate that.
Thanks, dad joke.
So Alex wants to know, or says, hope everyone has their costumes picked out.
I do.
You do?
I do.
Is this true?
Yes.
You have a costume picked out?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Same one I wear every year.
I have a costume picked out.
Do you?
I do. Although I haven't bought it yet because it's $79.
I was going to say, does it require batteries?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's $79. I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. Ugh.
I'm not saying anything.
I feel like maybe I need
Hi,
to
Tim.
just make a costume.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get a little
'cause you
creative.
have enough time to do that.
Oh, yeah. Listen, we can do anything we put our mind to.
Okay. Do you want a working kitchen or do you want a costume?
Kitchen.
Yeah.
Hi, Tim. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah. Hi.
Oh,
Tim's killing it.
are we
out
backwards?
west.
It's Kevin's fault if we are.
We shouldn't be.
I mean, oh, it's
Oh,
because
we
we're
are.
not using. Oh, yeah, we are.
What
Oh,
happened?
man.
Anyway,
What?
so
Tell me about
Tim
it.
and I were chatting about some other stuff, and he told me last week that
Is that
he's
right?
killing it out west with the Bullet custom work sprint car.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Doing
great.
Yeah. Good news for that.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Me too.
Congratulations, Tim.
This is a great high bike car.
Dennis says, what's up? Hello to Dennis. Congratulations on your finish in the 2025 LCRC Points Championship. Dennis made top 5.
So, I was... Man, where was I at when I... Oh.
So far, it's
I
a
was
great story.
I was at Pallet Grocery, and I bumped into...
Dennis?
No, I bumped into Yvonne's husband, Dave Garrison.
Gary?
And
Was it? Oh, no. Dave. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I bumped into Dave. He's a big golfer, like super into the golf
Golfing.
course. And they actually have a home that borders whatever's on the top of the hill on the other side of the course. And he was asking me, he's like, hey, that big bus that's there all summer. Like, who's that? I'm like,
Did you tell him it was a celebrity?
I said it's this high roller guy from Jersey. You know, he's he's a pretty big deal. But yeah, he was asking about Dennis's motorhome, so it was pretty cool.
Hi to my friend Chad. Thanks for hanging out. There's Tim Pence. And BB Cruz.
Hey.
Hey.
Wow.
Hey, Riley. Thank you for hanging out. Did you make it to your first driving lessons? That's what I want to know.
Oh, boy.
Riley is soon to turn 16 and is starting in driving lessons. Super exciting. So hopefully we're switched back around. Brock says he's going to start the new podcast, Old is Slow podcast. That's a pretty good name. I'm in. Mike says, Kevin, you're not wrong, but Alex is normally the one texting me 15 minutes before, so he was late.
Why is it backwards now?
No,
What?
it's right now.
Is it?
It depends if in real life.
Should we just switch seats and mess them
in
all
real
up?
life it was right before, but now makes them happy. Whatever, just make them happy. I was just telling him I'm on the wrong side because this is my good side. This is my good side. So I could just switch it up. Well, see, I'm just going to look at you like this, and then my good side shows.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
As long as you hold your mouth to the mic the right way, because when you talk sideways, it doesn't,
No, when you talk sideways, it doesn't. When I talk sideways, I know just how to.
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I'm not home. Alex says I'm not home. If you want, okay, whatever.
What happened there? You're not home. Why are you not home? I thought you were working daylight nowadays.
For a watch party.
Oh.
He's allowed to be other places, honey. Like we don't own Alex.
No.
Hi to Mark Logan. You haven't seen you lately. Thank you for jumping on. Tom says thought it was just me. I don't know if we were backwards before or backwards now, but just deal with it.
Tom, I didn't have a chance to tell you. Tom, I'm so sorry. I hope the news wasn't all true, but I don't.
What news?
Burns told me today that the building that Rhythm has their indoor in, that the building burnt down.
Oh no.
Yeah. Tom, I'm so sorry. I meant to reach out to you today, but I got busy and because I wanted to sit down and
everybody okay?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think it happened during a race. It just yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that too.
Sad.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Dave Huber. Thank you for jumping on. There is Alex. He says, no daylight till November 2nd now, unfortunately. Oh, man. There's Kyle Chasen. Hey, Kyle.
Oh, hey.
Thanks for jumping in the comments.
Yeah.
Good to see you,
Long
buddy.
time no see.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you going to talk to us about tonight? I did absolutely 0.0% preparation. You are carrying this show, babe. Mm-hmm. Entertain the people.
The first thing I want to lead with is a really short, long story about nothing.
Oh, good.
I was actually prepared for this, sort of. So, exhausted from August into September, and holy crap. Like, the two biggest races of the year, right? And we come out of the cancer race and just worn out. Like, nothing left in the tank.
Totally.
Don't even want to do it.
We were definitely burned out.
Yes. And then I want to say the track management group, but basically Cody and I are, the layout's junk. You can't, it was so, there were so many things wrong. You can't go fix it. You can't. So pipes off, track's wrecked. It's Sahara Desert. It's just, we're back to the whole, it's so hard to build a layout in the dry and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. We're doing it. We have to do it. So, Dale's super busy and he's on vacation and, it's basically Cody and I in the evenings. And again, he now has, wife and kid at home and a household to manage, and
Sure.
his career's exploding. Congratulations to Cody for, killing it in his job and like being, wow. Which, just like us, our household, we're, trying to work on the farm and do all the things and taking care of the animals, and holy cow. So we managed what? We've been working an average of like 2.5 hours a night here and there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're building a layout and trying to do the best we can. Then there's rain coming, and
Can I just recap what you've said so far? So far you've said, you forgot to say that what the story is about redoing the layout for the Halloween race. But that's what you're talking about, and that you've so far said that you've only got a few hours in because it was dry, and I bet you there might be some rain coming in the story. Is that where we're at right now?
yeah, it's not really the story I was telling, but yeah,
Okay.
I guess that's what was happening.
There was the recap. Okay, moving on. What story were you telling?
I don't remember now.
That's because it was so long.
Yeah, but I was on a roll.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, so we're getting a new layout, and Cody and I have kind of agreed the last couple layout changes that instead of trying to jam it all in, meaning like if
Do it in a couple days straight.
Well, actually, that wasn't what I was talking about, the footprint.
Oh.
Instead of trying to utilize every square foot,
Mm-hmm.
we're now like, we're more focused on like flow and something different.
Yeah.
Because, we've been doing this now for a long time. So it's tough to like Harry's Corner. It's so tight. You only have enough room for 3 lanes. It's,
right.
The one coming in and a dido and the one coming out. Well, how do you change that up? And, we've always focused so hard on trying to utilize all of the square footage that recently, like basically this year, kind of, we've taken a foot off the gas on using all the square footage and started just worrying about making it comfy and flowing and
Sure.
something different.
Mm-hmm.
So this layout, we started out on the left, and we're going to go what I call the right way as far as the track direction this time.
Okay,
and,
good. I like the right way.
Yeah, me too. Cody's a rebel with a cause and likes to change it up and go the other way, but I really enjoy going what I call the correct direction. But, we got the left side built on night 1, and then we started talking about the center, and we sort of did that on night 2. I finished it up the next morning, got it rolled in. It was crap-ish. Not the design, but like the finish was crap. So I ground it all out in between some of the rollers and in the 6, and fixed it up, made it. It's really nice. And then Mother Nature gave us the miracle of 2 full inches of rain last night.
Yeah.
Again, it's great. It's a blessing and a curse getting big rain during a layout build because, number 1, it helps it all knit together and it makes it good. Number 2, it makes big puddles where you don't have the footprint at the right elevation for drainage. It kind of sucks dealing with it. Like today, I wanted to go out and work for a couple hours tonight before Hump Day, and it's just too wet.
Too wet.
But the good news is I learned I made a huge mistake in front of this group of obstacles that is like a half dozen long, and I'm going to fix the lake that was there, which I didn't see before.
Oh.
So
yeah, see that is the good thing about getting a little rain is you can
is.
fix it. Well, it's still fixable.
So I saw that. I'm going to repair that tomorrow, and we'll actually, Cody's coming tomorrow night, and we're gonna go like full assault for hours.
Okay.
And I don't know that we'll have it finished, but we should be. By the time we quit tomorrow night, we should be really close to having the dirt work done, which is good news because Cody and I both have a ton of obligations and ongoings and all kinds of stuff, weddings and.
Can I ask a track
events.
question real quick that's in the comments?
Yeah.
Our friend Juliana asked, do you guys, do you think that you might try glue or oil again in the future when you're building the layouts?
There'll be no fancy stuff this weekend or at the Halloween race. We've tried a couple things over the last couple months and learned a lot, and are actively working on not so much. I mean, we're not really focused on like high grip oil, sugar, whatever you want to call it, as much as we're focused on trying to control the dust and just have consistent grip. Where, Thursday it's great, Friday it's okay, and by Saturday afternoon it's crap, and then Sunday's a dust bowl, and it's tough. I mean, yeah, we can try the glue, but I've been down the glue route before, and with our dirt, if you're really going to glue it to where it works, you guys can't afford the amount of tires it'll take.
Right. We've glued with oval before.
Yeah.
And literally, bar tires were too aggressive. You had to have a slick on glue.
Yeah, the first time when we did it, her and I went out there to test, just the two of us, and I drove my sprint car, 4 laps?
Yeah, it was
not 4 minutes, 4 laps on the oval, and the right rear was bald in the center.
Yeah.
We can't. It's tough.
It is also easier for adrenaline. I'm really glad that they glued because they're smaller track.
Yeah.
It would do well with that.
I think it was their outdoor.
Oh, the Invitational was outdoor? I saw some videos indoor, so that just confused me, I guess.
I could be wrong. I just assume it was outdoor.
Okay. Nick says it's off-road. I like the surface as is.
Yeah,
I tend to agree with you, especially when we get to this time of year where the moisture starts coming up again. The days are shorter. The sun's not baking on it. I don't love the dirt the way that it is in August, but come September, October, I do. Now, this has been a weird year, so it's hotter than normal, but...
So my biggest complaint, and you would have this complaint as well if you and I switched roles on Friday at Mugen Challenge.
Okay, yeah.
I hate nothing worse than by shortly afternoon, my socks are so full of dirt from running a leaf blower.
Understood.
Because
I hate when the track is falling apart.
It's not by the hour. We were doing it every 45 minutes.
I know.
And we have to, like, you got to keep control of it, because once you'll lose it. You're in deep doo-doo. You can't.
I have always hated when we blow the track away, because I remember early on how hard we worked to get the dirt on the track.
For sure.
And like how much that dirt was worth to us.
Heck yeah.
So then when it was blowing away, I was like, are you people kidding me right now?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's 100%. And to add to the dirt, we talk about the science of dirt from time to time.
Yes, we do.
We have not added any fresh soil to our race surface in years now. We meant to this summer. Obviously, we had some life events that, kind of changed our summer plan for 2025. But I'm really hoping that in 26, things turn around and we can pull off this massive dirt screening mission for all that big grassy knoll pile of stuff out there by the oval, which is not, it's going to change so many things for the whole facility. It's not only going to add fresh soil to the off-road, which obviously if you add more dirt, you have more options and obstacles and, elevation and all that. But back to the science of dirt, it gives you some fresh soil with better nutrients and different things. The microbiome will change and
Absolutely.
all of the things. So once we get the new soil added to the off-road, then we'll have all the new soil for the oval, and we'll have that big dirt obstacle of our facility hopefully gone, which will change some of the pitting and the camping area back there. It's really it'll be a monumental next level step for us. So looking forward to that. Obviously not etched in stone, but I really do feel that in 2026, barring any unforeseen interruptions in life like we had in 2025, I really think that we can make it happen, and it really should be impactful to all what's the word I want to say, all of the avenues of our racing facility.
Yeah, totally will.
Yeah, changed a lot.
Braden said that Adrenaline Invitation was both indoor and outdoor. Someone else had mentioned that 10 scale was indoor and 8 scale was outdoor.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Joe. Joe's in the comments, too. Juliana says, when you add glue or oil... Sorry, it's so frustrating. Rain would slow down racing, right?
Well, it depends. Like, that was one of the things that really pushed us to do those modifications to the oval, because our oval was such high banking that when we got rain, it would etch ruts in the oval with a 1/4 inch rain would rut the oval, where the off-road track is obviously way flatter, or at least the lanes are flatter. So a 1/4 inch rain didn't really make rain ruts. Now, that being said, when we glued it, it was great, except that it all ran off because it didn't penetrate.
Right.
So then
same problem with the oil, really.
Yes, and if you have the entire thing oiled, you can squeegee it off.
Yeah, and so this is the part where the dirt story that you were telling. Moisture gets in the dirt two ways. Moisture comes down from the top, but that there's something about when it rains versus when you're watering, that the molecules actually open up and will better accept water from below too.
Yeah.
So when the moisture
can't
comes,
recreate Mother Nature's rain.
And so when the moisture comes up from the bottom, then yes, that's great. But the glue is all that stands. So basically, what I'm trying to get at is you have the dirt, and then you have your layer of glue. Well, yeah, we can put a bunch of rubber on that glue, but that glue is going to flake off of the dirt unless there is the moisture to hold those things together. So it is a temporary fix, and it might last on an oval race where we have less than 100 entries.
Yeah.
But the people that we bring to the off-road track and the amount of area that it is, it's not necessarily ideal.
And all the wing diggers, and
Absolutely.
Every time somebody flips upside down, the wing hits the dirt. If it has a skin of glue or oil on it, and that the wing or the bumper hits the dirt and it breaks the seal, well, now if you really want to keep it right, you got to go out and actually patch that with oil or glue, or hell, I've seen tracks use mortar or whatever it takes, and it's too much. I'm back to Camasco's deal,
we like our dirt.
Yeah,
and honestly, that's what we're famous for anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And everybody's dealing with the same thing regardless. Guys, I am sorry that I'm distracted.
So, Chucky, are you really meant to say in the dead bug juice? Yeah, no, bugs are traction, buddy. It's that, especially the big ones that like you so much. Yeah. There's a science to all of the dirt. Yeah. Because adrenaline's dirt. I truly believe even inside and outside adrenaline are different. Mm-hmm. G's dirt is different. Trains and Lanes dirt is different. Our dirt is different.
Yep. Juliana had said about the soap. We have used soap here for years. We just over the last couple of races tried a couple different things. Yeah. And we're back to soap. That's always been.
Yeah, we've been doing some research on some other chemicals like non-corrosive stuff, because I know there are tracks out there that will use calcium, which is great for grip, but it's also not good for metal parts on your car. And I absolutely refuse to do anything to the track that is not biodegradable, is corrosive in any way, shape, or form. Like we're not going there. I won't do it. So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Just keep in mind if you kind of feel like we're playing around with some new stuff, don't be concerned about the condition of your stuff. Like I won't do that to you.
Never ever. John says that the soap is great, cleans tires easily.
Yeah, we've been doing the soap thing for a really long time, and earlier this year we left our soap inventory deplete because what did we say in those first 4 races?
We didn't water the track. So this is what changed this year is because it was so wet for the first 4 races because of there being so much rain, we didn't water the track. So we weren't adding soap to the dirt.
All spring and early summer long.
But what we were adding was a lot of sawdust.
Yeah.
So that just changed the dirt a lot because of...
Which, don't get me wrong, the sawdust is really good for the soil as well.
Yeah. It is because of that microbiome and getting the
decay and the all the stuff.
Yeah. Shane Lauck said adrenaline looked like clay, so it's a completely different than your dirt.
Yeah.
Tom says he agrees. No calcium.
Yeah. That
never ever.
I'm a really firm believer in never is a long time, so be careful how you use the word. But I promise you, there will never be calcium on LCRC's track.
Yeah,
we
can
happening.
Definitely promise that.
Yeah.
Chucky says, I'm done with nitro for the season. Baby car season is upon us. Good for you, buddy. I know Richfield Raceway is on everyone's mind around here too, to get back to carpet racing. Shane said we didn't water the track until race 3. Yeah.
Crazy. And you don't realize, like, even in the spring when we really don't necessarily need the soap, but we're putting it in because the more soap we get into the soil, the exfactorants and some of the beneficiaries of what's in the soap that we like, I mean that some of that sticks around in the soil. So I mean, where I kind of got this from originally, Kurt from CRC, he's actually the guy that owned the Ohio RC factory.
Yeah.
He would actually take powdered laundry soap and put it on the dirt, like when they wrecked the track and they were piling up the jump dirt.
Yeah.
They would actually put powdered soap in the jump dirt.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be great if we were doing a 1,000 square foot indoor track.
Right.
You could afford to blow $1,000 skid of Tide powder, where we can't. I mean,
so Mike Malone is late to the game. He just outed himself by saying it's the same layout for Halloween, right? Wrong. No, we were just talking about it. We're redoing the layout, so it's going to be a fresh layout for the Halloween race. Yeah. So
all new.
Hey,
it's not a fluff and buff. It's total all new.
100%. And speaking of which, let's talk about the Halloween race a little bit. There's so much exciting stuff going on that weekend that we really should dive into it. By the way, it's only 8 days away. So your final chance to race LCRC in 2025
is this you cutting off my long story now?
Oh, did you have more? Dear Lord, tell me you did not have more.
I could keep going if you wanted me to, but no, I'm all right. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna let you in on the switch in the narrative here this evening. So my dear mother is planning a trip, and long story short, her cell phone hadn't been updated in a really long time, and she needs to have some apps and different things on this trip she's going on. So my lovely wife is, of course, taking care of my mother and trying to help her out and get her a new phone that is a little more up to date. And she's been behind the scenes trying to update the old phone far enough to get it to.
No, I've moved on. So I've been waiting
okay.
in the Verizon chat now for 58 minutes to finally chat with someone about switching this because it's not just going through. So I finally got someone to pop up on the chat in minute 2 of Hump Day Happy Hour, which is not ideal.
So now you know why I actually got to tell 95% of one of my long stories. Yeah. But anyway, greatly appreciate my wife for taking care of my mother and all of her needs. And
that's right.
yeah. So anyway, yes, back to
what I was going to say about the
Halloween's
Halloween race. New layout, yes, we know. But also there's a lot of other cool stuff going on. We are going to have a best pit decoration contest. Dad talked to me after our last hump day when we talked about the voting and collecting a panel of voters to vote, which we think is a great idea, but we decided we needed metrics to vote off of. So it needs to be like scary, 0 to 10. Uniqueness, 0 to 10. Like, we're going to come up with categories.
Tech,
so
lights.
Then that way we have, like, when they can see a scorecard to know if they won or lost or whatever. So we're gonna do that. So that's exciting. And
animatronics, right? Isn't that
that's one of the things.
Yeah. Wow. You guys are crazy.
So can you tell them a little bit about what I've been working on with the banquet? Well, I talked to Don from Verizon.
Well, I don't know how far am I allowed to go with the banquet details?
Well, you could talk about how that we're going to honor the top 5.
Of course.
We have special awards for all the top 5. And I think we can share with our Hump Day people because they're just our friends that we're going to provide food.
So in the past, we've had the awards banquet next door at the golf course, which you guys all know, golf course, restaurant, bar situation is, as Toby would say, janky shit. So whatever. So we're just doing it here. We're going to have our friends from Towsie's Tent Rental are bringing back the same tent we had for the cancer race and putting it in the same location. And we're going to set up a banquet right here. We're prepared to have sides on the tent. We got heaters, we got lights, we got the whole bit. Whatever it takes. We've got some resources to keep everybody comfy, even if it gets a little chilly. But we're gonna do awards to the top 5 in all the classes.
Yep.
For the series points for the first 6 races.
The champions will receive an additional special award.
Yeah. Yep.
I've been working on, the podium presentation. If you watched our banquet last year, put a lot of time into it to really make it a production.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
sure.
So we're working on that again. And anyway, there's just some behind the scenes stuff where we're going to introduce people, include their sponsors, and have interviews with each of the top 5, which I think is just a really special way.
Special MC this year.
Oh yes, I have passed the baton to Alex and Davey.
Uh-oh, that sounded successful. Anyway, so in the past, Christa and I realized that the series points banquet, like the official one, you guys all know, just started off last year. But we have had Friday night series stuff in the past, and we've had banquets before, and they were a lot of fun. Chris and I have always, carried the mic and, basically emceed the thing ourselves.
Yep.
And, we take a lot of pride in being able to give back to the people that have supported us all year. This year, we kind of turned the corner, and Yeah.
Well, I think the difference for me is that Alex and Davey get as excited about the production value as I do. So, like when I showed him the script I had in mind about how we would introduce the top 5 and like that hype value to it, he was like, he texted me back and he was like, I am getting excited just reading this. And so, like, he totally sees my vision. And Davey is just, I mean, I could talk him into anything. He's such a good, easygoing guy. But Alex like totally sees the vision and is into that. So I'm going to dial in on the production value, meaning because here's the other thing that we know from our ATV experience is that it's really nice to have that memorable moment, that DVD worthy banquet, because listen, you work hard all year to get this one recognition, and you want that to be something special that you are proud to show your friends and family and show them you being honored up on that stage.
Yeah.
And also then it's something really to work forward to in the following year. So anyway, just really excited about what we have coming on for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on.
And Alex just said we ask for 5 minutes before we get into the script to get the crowd going. You betcha, buddy. You betcha. Taylor says, does Gavin get 1 big award or 5? You'll have to wait and see. Mike says he's looking forward to it.
Alex, you get $4.59, not 1 second more.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, super exciting. But we are. Did you say about food?
No, I didn't. I was getting to that. So I don't know what food trucks we have coming for the actual Halloween race, but
I believe that we have Mission Pizza and we have Olivia's French Fries going to be here on Friday.
Okay.
And I think Mission's here on Saturday as well.
I got to make sure we text Aaron ahead and make sure he's got his chop on, because
why?
Because they forgot.
Oh,
the last one.
That was a miscommunication.
Oh.
So he had me in for Saturday and not Friday. I had said yes to the weekend, and we didn't actually talk about days.
Oh, copy.
So that wasn't.
Okay.
That was no one's fault in particular. I should have been more detailed with that, and made sure which days he was coming. We just said, "Are you coming to the cancer race?" And he said yes, and I assumed that was our normal schedule of Friday and Saturday. So he's all over it for the Halloween race. Those guys are going to come, and just remember with the Mission Pizza, those guys are volunteers that run that trailer. So be extra kind to those people. That they do that all as a mission for their church, and so just remember that.
So building off of that, come Sunday evening, we couldn't secure food trucks that weren't already booked or were out of town or something.
Yeah, so for the banquet, when the golf course could not allow us to have it there like we did last year, which in the end is good because we were limited on the amount of tickets that we could sell for that. Yeah. So that we had to sell tickets because we had to have an RSVP count because it's a limited amount of space. And we paid for the venue.
Yeah.
So this time we're still paying for the venue. It just happens to be that we're paying for a tent.
Wow, yeah. That's still
it's
way
more
cheap.
No, it's more expensive than the venue was.
Really?
100%.
Oh shit.
So we're still paying for a venue, but what we've decided to do this year is we are going to provide a free meal to the racers as our thank you at the end of the season. So there's going to be, it's not an endless amount of food, but we have a little bit of food there that we're going to have provided for you guys to partake in.
Yeah.
For the event. So it's a special way for us to give back and say thank you.
Yeah, and again, it's going to be here. No one will have to worry about where to go or what to do or who's carpooling or how. I've realized next door was just next door, but still, no.
Yep.
Literally right here.
Yep.
And
under the tent.
BYOB.
Yes, it is BYOB, and that includes all drinks. There's going to be no drinks available. That is that's where I draw the line. Yeah. But bring your own drink, anything that you would like to have. Shane says, is it only for award winners or can anyone buy a ticket? It is for everyone to participate in. We invite all racers who have participated in the 2025 season. You are welcome to join us. There is going to be a limited amount of food, and there is no tickets. It's going to be free to attend.
Yeah.
We are going to do, I'm sorry to cut you off, But we are going to do some raffles to try to help pay for the tent for that event.
Yeah.
We don't mind covering the food, but we are going to try to give back to pay for the tent a little bit. So we're going to have some raffles and things that we do there. That's going to be the only way that we're asking for any kind of payment.
Yeah. You can, to be honest with you, I don't care if you didn't even register for a race in 2025. If you want to come hang out at the banquet,
Well, I mean, hopefully you would have registered for the Halloween race if you were there on Sunday.
Hopefully.
Like, you're going to come here and not register for a race and then come to the banquet?
Maybe it's just Hump Day regulars that want to come to party.
Like who? Who would not have come to a race that would watch us on Hump Day?
I don't know. Who knows?
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, Chucky asked for a Max update. I don't have real great news with Max right now.
Yeah, we're going to skip that one for now. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can provide a little bit of an update that the wheelchair is not going well, and he has some wounds from that, and it's just not doing very well. So anyway, just pray for some Max.
Yeah.
It's tough. Okay, on that wonderful note, hey, let's talk about last weekend.
That's fun.
I had fun. So last weekend I did something I've not done before.
Whoa. That's not true. It's not true. She's working on kickstarting her new career, which would be like career number 6 or 7 now. Not just like, she's changed careers. No, she just keeps adding them.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's now an official dedicated wedding planner.
Nope, incorrect. I'm a wedding coordinator.
Yeah.
I had my first real gig. Wedding coordinator. So the difference is wedding planner for months plans the whole wedding. I want no parts of that. But wedding coordinator shows up on the day of and makes sure everyone is where they're supposed to be, that they all line up correctly, how the whole thing goes off. And that's what I did.
Be the boss.
Yeah. And did that on Saturday and had a wonderful time for the Comforts. And they had a beautiful wedding.
Yeah,
so
it was pretty cool.
It was super fun. Super fun. So
yeah.
I was absolutely exhausted on Sunday. But I started at 8 in the morning and was done at 11 o'clock at night. And
yeah, I was supposed to show up to be like a 10-minute manual labor for a chair switch from inside to outside, behind the scenes type thing, and I think I was there for 4 hours.
I was very glad to have you. I thought it was just going to be quick. I didn't think I'd need you, but man, they just kept, I was talking to Kevin about it on Sunday. Our crew here is so good that I've been so spoiled.
Yeah.
So going to an event like this and trying to run things. And here's the thing. The funny part about it is people that I knew that were at the wedding are like, Christa, you do this? And I'm like, this is a lot like what I do during my weekends during the event. I'm just keeping things rolling. I'm thinking about it in my head ahead of time, trying to line up things so that it goes as seamless as possible. So it's very similar. But what is not similar is not having all those people to count on, because our crew is the best, and I can just be like, hey, I need, and they're already done,
So I never wanted to compare it with you, because I didn't want you to feel like, you have your binder with your times, your timetable.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
It's the freaking same.
It is the same. I told everyone there that it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I had my
She
walkie.
was so cute, Alex. You should have seen her. She was like...
I had my walkie-talkie with my little earbud in my ear. And the DJ had the other one.
Can I tell the story?
Sure.
So the ceremony starts and the DJ's doing his thing and she's, communicating with him. And of course, then ceremony's over.
Wait, can I tell a little bit about the ceremony?
Yeah.
Because it's kind of fun. So this bride was the most laid back bride ever. Okay. She was not picky at all. When I would suggest hey, I know you said you wanted this, but just hear me out. If we do it this way, it just might go a little more seamless because of this. She's like, yeah, do whatever you want. That's totally fine. except for one thing. In that ceremony, she wanted the music to play at the perfect rate of time. So, like, for example, each person had 17 seconds to get down the aisle because she wanted to fill the entire song with people walking. She did not want any dead space or music to end sooner or anything because she wanted the whole song filled. And she wanted her kiss for, like, you know, the wedding kiss, you know, you do the rings and whatever, you may kiss the bride, to be at 47 seconds of this particular song. She also wanted to walk down the aisle at 51 seconds into a different song. So, like, the song is to start, a little bit of time, and then everyone to rise, and then a little bit of time, and then here comes the bride, right? So there were these very particular moments. So this is why I have the walkie-talkies for the DJ, because I'm like, and go. Send the music. Song 19, give it a start. He did not start the kiss song on time. And so then I had worked it out with the officiant. I was going to give him a 5-seconder when it's like, okay, like you have 5 seconds to say and kiss the bride. And if not, like, fill that time, like talk about something else. I don't know what. Just drag it out. Well,
thanks for this beautiful day, and
kiss the bride. So then I was like, and go with song 19, and go play the song 19, 19 go, 19 go. And he's not playing it. Finally he plays it. I'm like, my timing's totally screwed. Mm-hmm. So I'm in the back going like this, right? Like, tell them slow down. Well, he did not get the memo. He thought that was so then he's hurrying up and trying to get it in. And so anyway, it was horrible. It did not hit the time. But what happened instead is they went in for the kiss. And then she, like, afterwards, they went apart and she put her hand up and, like, they did the at that same moment that she wanted to kiss. So that crescendo of the music hit right then. And it was perfect anyway. So.
Yeah. So Christa comes to me at one point, like, so the ceremony's over. They all go out for pictures. And, of course, you know how long that takes. And they come back in. The DJ introduces the bridal party and the, you know, new bride and groom. And that whole hubbub's over. And the DJ walks up to Christa and goes to hand her the two-way radio and says, here, I'm done with this. And she's like, yeah, no, you're not.
Nope, you'll be needing that.
Yeah. He didn't know what to say.
I'll tell you when you're done. And that's the attitude of a wedding coordinator that now that I realize is that I'll tell you when you're done. And pretend like you're the one paying them. You know what I mean? And that's what I did, and it worked out just fine.
So later, after the reception was not over, but like the coordination part of it was over, and you pulled your stuff off and handed it to me, and I said, do you want me to go get the one from the DJ? And you were like, yeah. I walked up to him like, hey. He looked at me and he's like, oh. He didn't even know where it was. He wasn't paying attention to it.
Yeah.
But
he said it was dead. He wasn't dead. He was just brain dead. Alex says, when you do your next wedding, after you have your timetable ready, I'll come over with the radio with 20 more late entries. That would be great. Thank you very much. That would be payback, Alex.
Just add 20 pictures, to the already hour and 15-minute picture roster. Yeah.
I totally understand. So that late entry thing, that's what happens at weddings when people don't arrive on time. And so they're getting ready to walk out and people are joining the wedding last minute. So it's the same dang thing.
Yeah.
And how do you run the wedding and also stop people from crashing the wedding at the same time? Alex, will you give her a stop and go? The answer is no.
Have guards at the doors.
Said no. No one gets extra potatoes from me. Sounds like the DJ from the Goods Buy Hard Sell Hard movie. I don't know that movie.
Yeah.
I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
Alex says the DJ not playing the song when told is me when the drivers don't take the stand or don't roll the cars out. What I say too. No.
Listen, the difference between running the wedding versus running the RC toy car race is that Christa did not have the ability to walk up to the front and be like, shut them off. Here's the deal. This is what we're going to do.
My frustration with the DJ is I had gone to him. Well, first of all, he was supposed to be there at a specific time. 30 minutes later, he's not there. 30 minutes after his arrival time. So I called his boss. I called in to the number I had and said, hey, this guy's not here. I want to make sure he's coming. I'm trying to make sure the bride doesn't know that the DJ's not here. Okay. So I'm just trying to handle this, and he's nowhere to be seen. So he shows up pissed off because somebody called his boss. I was like, well, that was me, buddy. I have you written down here to be 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
So that did not kick off our friendship very good at the beginning. Then I said, hey, we've got to go over things in great detail. You weren't here for the rehearsal, and I am telling you this is down to the second. I need you to be able to play a song the second that I say it. And the trouble is where he had his equipment was not within sight of the ceremony. So he couldn't count on himself seeing.
Yeah.
He had to be on his equipment and listen to me.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm trying to tell him.
Yeah, and he wouldn't wear the earpiece or nothing. So,
no.
Yeah.
So then you hear the whole mic thing, which is crap. I'm like, put it in your dang ear. But anyway, and then him not doing it was because he was standing out where he could see the ceremony and not in at his equipment where he could hit play when I told him to.
And probably didn't even have the radio in his hand.
But here's my thing. Don't blow me off. When I tell you this is what I need from you, by golly, you better, and I know for next time.
You boys better take notes right now.
But I will tell you, Alicia did not know. She was my bride. She did not know that she didn't kiss at the right moment. She thought she did. Yeah. So that was perfect too. Yeah. So anyway, it was all fine in the end. But when I tell you I'm going to make something happen, I'm going to make it happen.
Yeah.
Alex says, seeing that in my head is hilarious. No one's getting married till you all start listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That, listen, all you got to do is get their attention.
So I'm not going to lie. That was me at the rehearsal. We had to run through 5 times because of this timing thing, right? And so when they're not paying attention.
Yeah, because you were playing, you took the cornhole music stuff.
I was playing the music. I was the DJ.
So next time you just have to DJ and coordinate.
I already said. I said to them about the wedding, I said I should have just kept my speakers. I could have ran the music for the ceremony and let him just DJ everything else.
Yeah.
And honestly, it would have sounded wonderful with the speakers that we have, and I could have just ran it. I'm not that I want that extra pressure, but when somebody else can't do the job, don't you worry.
Yeah.
LCRC can do the job.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what was I going to say about it? I was going to say, anyway, no one's getting married till y'all start listening. Oh, that was me at the rehearsal. So 5 times they had to run through because they didn't get and then they're all talking and carrying on and stuff. And I was like, whoa. Back in line. We're doing it over again now.
God.
But you know what? That's what the bride wanted anyway.
Shut them off. Shut them off.
Yeah. Nobody's getting married. Jason says, I've played so many weddings, and what you're describing is nightmare fuel. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I have literally had many nightmares since coming home from the wedding of like replaying so much of what had happened. Yeah. And like,
it's a lot to process. A lot of stuff going on.
It was a lot of stuff.
Sidebar, Jason hit me up about yellow truggy wheels next weekend.
Copy that. Copy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, that was my weekend last weekend. And then you've been working on the track.
Oh yeah, it's been track stuff and
you missed the goats today. We'll do a goat update. That's a happy update. So I decided to take the goats outside. So all I did was put Poppy on the leash, took her up. Penny running crazy. Like she had the zoomies. She is running across the countryside. She's like happy as can be running around. So
not hooked to nothing.
No, she's just following us. So I throw Poppy in, and I'm hoping it's like last time. She just runs over and wants to go in. Hell no. Yeah. She turns around and bolts the other way. I'm like, oh no, we've lost a Penny. But she did come back. So I called Adeline in the house and said, hey, I'm going to need a little help. I need some grain. because she's not coming like I thought.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the grain and threw it inside. All I did is pick up the fence. She ran in, put the fence back down, and we were good to go. I will tell you, the electric fence is working fantastic right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know how you used to have to do it like this to feel it?
Yeah.
This will do it.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and it's full green.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So
All
we
right.
got
Yeah.
the goats are good. I was already thinking, do you think that we should bring the goats for a petting zoo at the Halloween race?
No.
Did you think we should
No,
though?
no. No.
I have my
no,
trailer. We
no,
could bring one
no,
horse.
No. No.
Instead of the games, we could bring one horse
No.
and 2 goats
No.
and have a little petting zoo.
No.
I could do little pony rides.
No.
Pony rides.
No.
Just vote in the comments.
If y'all want, yeah, the
Want what,
answer is
honey?
no.
I thought I was the boss around here. Alex says waiting for Christa to start ringing the Blue Crew phone to make weddings happen. Hey, I'm not above that. I already said, like, how do we make this happen with the Blue Crew? I'm not going to lie. Shane Michelle Nivell, hope you're ready to build some arches. Don't worry, Taylor. We'll keep the dust down. Okay, I don't know if that's a problem, but I already tried to hire, who did I try to hire as our future DJ? Derek. Derek Shelley. But he's actually going to be my caterer. So when I'm the wedding coordinator, he'll be the caterer. And then I need to get Alex Schultz to be a DJ. And I can just hire out all these services to go along with me. It'll work great. Chucky says, you guys are the best. Going to miss you guys during baby car season. Don't worry. It won't be long and you'll be back to us again.
Yeah.
Gary Van Orden says, Krista's wedding coordination. Your day will be perfect or else.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. I could put that on my card. Hey, I almost sold 3 spots though. Or I've had 3 job opportunities come up at the wedding of people trying to hire me as a wedding coordinator. So that's
All true.
That's how good I am.
So, my last tidbit about the wedding. So, the pictures are taken too long after the ceremony and whatever. Okay. Chris is out there being a boss and like killing it.
They were feral cats.
Yeah.
They were all the people. Like, this is a huge wedding, and they're feral cats. They're running, they're hiding, they're coming back. They're walking across the back of the photo. I'm like, what are you doing? You're feral cats.
So we're coming down to the end of the photo shoot, and the bride's brother, whom I know personally, but he says to me, "Hey, man, you guys do a lot of this, huh?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah. I mean, we do a few a year, yeah." like,
So
I don't even know what to say. I'm like, "Oh yeah, we."
The best compliment that I got is the photographer came over and she was like, "Oh, you've done a lot of weddings because you're a lot better." She was saying about something, but she said, "I know because you've done a lot of weddings. Like, you're so much better than most of the wedding coordinators I work with." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I know." It's like, yeah, you're right. Done a lot. The
wedding coordinators must suck as a rule.
I think that they do. So anyway, if you are getting married in the near future and you're looking for a coordinator,
oh my,
look no further. Just can't be on a race weekend, which works. This is my ideal clientele because they're not going to want to get They're not going to get married on a race weekend anyway. So, like, this is who I should be selling my services to. Hey, babe, I know you won't believe this, but it is 8:59.
I do believe it because I'm exhausted. Because you made me talk 45 minutes.
Well, don't worry. Dawn got me fixed up, and the phone is working.
Nuh-uh.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don wanted me to fill out a survey if he did a good job, but unfortunately, there wasn't time
I
for
just
that.
tell him to watch Hump Day. So
good job, Don.
If you guys don't think that every iron is in the fire, and when I say in the fire, I don't just mean the tip. I mean the whole freaking iron is in the fire, and it's burning all the way across all the time. My wife just fixed my mom's phone. fixed the old phone, made it update to the new phone, and got it all working so she can go on her vacation and have a good time during Hump Day. Yeah.
Well,
and I managed to not bore you to death, I hope, the whole time.
And we all agreed that we should have a petting zoo. So this is a win-win tonight.
No one agreed to that.
Yes, they did.
No
like
one.
100
No
people
one.
in the comments.
I don't believe
Chucky,
you.
Chucky was all about it. He said
Chucky's
pet
not
the
even coming.
animals.
He's not even coming.
Well,
They're too big for him. He's scared of living things that aren't human. And you know you believe that.
He said that we should just pet you.
Whatever. You can pet me. That sounds like fun.
That's not what he was talking about.
I know. Yeah.
Oh,
no,
my gosh.
No petting zoo. No.
I think we should do a petting zoo. Shane, what do you think about the petting zoo?
Get Aunt Pete to do the petting zoo.
Kendall would like it if I did a petting zoo.
Get Aunt Pete.
She had a dream about riding horses with us.
Kendall can come ride horses with us.
I know. I already invited
on the
her.
Monday after the Halloween race.
Okay, we'll talk about it later.
Shit. You know, that's code for, Mama rules. This is what we're freaking doing.
We could just talk about it later and decide if you
And
want
Mike
to,
Ream still no in the 50-plus class. Don't even ask. It's not a good time.
I think he means that the petting zoo is happening.
Honey, you're going to do whatever you want, so I don't even know why we even talk about it.
You're so right. But we can talk about it later until you decide that I'm right.
Yes, ma'am.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night. We just appreciate every one of you.
For sure.
Where's the unicorn head? It is right there.
Yeah, it's out of reach. Sorry. I'm too busy worrying
about
about
the stream. I already stopped the stream. They can't see you right now.
All right, good. Peace out. Cub Scout. Toodles. I realize now why everyone on the podcast has headphones on.